I was surprised that you talked about salvia. Not that it's not very psychedelic, but not a lot of people talk about it in the psychedelic field as much. I was wondering if you had any personal experience with salvia.
Yeah, yeah, I did it, and I hated it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just, terrifying. I thought, like I'm never doing this again. Yeah, but the publisher wanted me to include salvia and MDMA and ketamine. So the smallest of the chapters is on salvia. Salvia divinorum.
Yeah.
The active ingredient is salvinorin A.
Did you?
Yeah, one of my friends in LA was the first person to discovered that you could smoke the pure compound, or vaporize the pure compound as opposed to having to stick a quid of leaves in your cheek.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and is just starting to be used by the underground, and he sent me some, and I I way overdosed on it. I figured
Yeah.
I could handle this. Yeah, and yeah, it was a it was a true hallucinogen. I was interacting with a hallucination. This 40-foot tall guy in a bowler hat uh, appeared in a hole in my roof and my ceiling, wearing like a brown suit, and he looked down at me and he said, "It's time to go now." And he started pulling me into his pant leg, and I was being dissolved and being transformed into the material in his pant leg. And my poor wife, at the time we were married, and she didn't know what to do. My friend, Daniel Siebert, who sent us, the Salvinorin, told us, lock the doors, hide the keys, because people go crazy and they interact with their hallucinations and they can hurt themselves.
Yeah.
So my wife, locked up the house and hid the keys, which was a good thing because I wanted to run outside and see if the rest of the world was being, metamorphosed, like, the bedroom was.